There is something almost magical about baby animals. They carry with them a kind of innocence and purity that captures the human heart instantly. When we look at their oversized eyes, their clumsy movements, and their delicate features, it sparks a feeling inside us that is hard to describe. Today we are diving into the world of 6 of the cutest baby animals that truly have the power to melt your heart. Let's begin with baby pandas. Few creatures on Earth can compete with the sheer charm of a panda cub. At birth, they are tiny, pink, and helpless, weighing less than a cup of tea. But within weeks, their fur begins to grow in, revealing the iconic black and white markings that make them so recognizable. Watching a panda cub try to crawl, stumble, and roll down a hill is one of the most adorable sights in the animal kingdom. They spend their days clinging to their mothers, chewing on bamboo shoots, or tumbling in the grass. Their playful personalities and round, teddy bear-like appearance make them irresistible. Zoos around the world often stream footage of panda cubs, and those live feeds attract millions of viewers because the sight of such innocence brings joy to people of all ages. Next are baby elephants. These gentle giants begin their lives as some of the most curious and affectionate babies in the animal world. Baby elephants are known for staying close to their mothers and aunts in the herd, relying on their protective family structure for safety. They flap their oversized ears clumsily, try to control their trunks with little success, and sometimes even trip over them. But what makes them most endearing is their eagerness to explore and their natural bond with their families. A baby elephant reaching out with its trunk to comfort its mother or play with a sibling is an image that touches the deepest part of our emotions. In many cultures, elephants symbolize memory and wisdom, and watching their young grow into these qualities is an inspiring reminder of the power of family. Third, let's talk about baby otters. Whether it's sea otters floating together in a raft or river otters playing along the shore, their young are absolutely enchanting. A baby sea otter spends the first months of its life resting on its mother's belly as she floats on the water. The mother grooms her pup constantly, keeping its fur fluffy so that it stays warm and buoyant. Baby otters have tiny, rounded faces with wide, dark eyes that look almost cartoonishly cute, and their playful spirit only adds to their charm. Watching them learn to swim or hold tiny shells in their paws is enough to melt anyone's heart. Otters also have a habit of using tools, and seeing a pup imitate its mother by trying to crack open a clam is both adorable and fascinating, showing how intelligence and play often go hand in hand. Fourth on our list are baby foxes, also known as kits. These little ones look like they've stepped out of a fairy tale. With their pointed ears, fluffy tails, and mischievous expressions, fox kits are the very definition of adorable. They spend their early weeks in dens, protected by their parents, before gradually venturing out into the world. When they do, they play endlessly, pouncing on each other, chasing after insects, and practicing their hunting skills in the safest way possible. Their playful antics, combined with their strikingly beautiful fur, make them some of the most photogenic babies in the wild. Wildlife photographers often camp out for weeks just to capture a moment of fox kits wrestling in a meadow, and those images instantly capture the hearts of millions online. Our fifth contender is the baby sloth. While adult sloths are often known for their slow movements and sleepy lifestyles, their babies take that charm to another level. Baby sloths cling to their mothers tightly, wrapping their tiny claws around her fur as she climbs. Their small button noses, round faces, and gentle eyes create a look of pure innocence. But what makes them especially endearing is how calm and trusting they appear. A baby sloth, nestled safely in its mother's arms, embodies a sense of peace and warmth that feels contagious. In rehabilitation centers where orphan sloths are raised, caretakers wrap them in soft blankets to mimic the feeling of being held. And the sight of a baby sloth clinging to a stuffed animal often goes viral because of how tender and sweet it looks. And finally, we cannot forget baby penguins. With their soft, fluffy gray down and their round, plump bodies, penguin chicks look like walking balls of fluff. They huddle together for warmth in large groups, wobbling on their tiny legs while calling out in high-pitched chirps for their parents. When a penguin parent returns from the sea to feed its chick, the reunion is nothing short of heartwarming. The chick eagerly calls out and nestles against the adult, showing just how deep the bond is between them. Penguin colonies are full of these moments, and to stand among thousands of fluffy chicks chirping in unison is said to be one of the most moving wildlife experiences on Earth. Each of these 6 baby animals, pandas, elephants, otters, foxes, sloths, and penguins, brings something unique to the table. Their innocence, vulnerability, and playful curiosity remind us of the importance of compassion and protection. They don't just melt our hearts, they also remind us of the beauty and fragility of life itself. Observing them closely also gives scientists valuable insights into how animals learn, adapt, and survive. For example, otter pups learning tool use, elephant calves developing social skills, and fox kits practicing hunting techniques are not only adorable, but also critical steps in their development. So the next time you find yourself overwhelmed by the world, take a moment to watch a clip of a panda cub rolling down a hill, a baby otter resting on its mother, or a penguin chick wobbling around in the snow. These tiny lives, so full of joy and wonder, can brighten even the darkest of days. They remind us that in a world that often feels chaotic and difficult, there is still room for innocence, play, and pure love. Baby animals are more than just cute. They are small but powerful reminders of hope, resilience, and the simple beauty of being alive.